at the moment it's like blurry and stuff. But when I see become full screen, it becomes less blurry. Wowee. Okay. Continue and this one again. Still doesn't remember my settings because I also remember my tips. Have to beat them all again at the end. I wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this. The unspoken voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you even more sleepy. Gah, spare me. It was almost 3 o'clock. Sixth period was almost over. By the way, Satoko and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after fifth period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. Oh, what I would give to be able to join them. You guys have classes at the end? So you guys all ended at the same time, but I guess not. Michan, you're the class representative, so you have to try harder. No going to sleep. You see, rather than the class representative, I would rather be the president of the boxing club. They get to sleep a lot. Huh? What makes you think that? At the boxing club, they're always hitting the sack, get it? Bam. The teacher cackled as she hit the back of Mion's head with the corner of her textbook. That's all for me. I'll leave it at that for today. Representative, please direct the class. Everyone stand up and attention. Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again the moment she heard class was over. It must be delightful to be that skewed. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It's one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When they knew class was over, Satoko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom. Greetings. Good work today. Good work to you too. Alright, it's time for Happy Fun Club time. Yeah, that's right. What should we do today? Hey Michan, why don't we continue what we started yesterday? Is this a big enough arena? Yes, we should do that. To have it end like that, when things were getting good, I won't accept it. I thought we were going to do it at the Watanagashi festival. Now, I know how you feel, but let's say that for another time. Something like that shouldn't be done somewhere dinky like the classroom after all, but a grander stage. I'm down whenever, but some of the younger guys said they would watch me in the finals, so let me know ahead of time. Whoa, Higurashi-kun, you're amazing. There's people cheering you on. I wonder if there's anyone cheering on Rina. I couldn't help but watch as Rina entered her pinning maiden mode. I'm not gonna pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Rina. With a Sakarian Kichi brand smile, I ruffled Rina's hair roughly. What? How? Higurashi-kun? What are you? Rina turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Rina and skipping through a flowered bread was reflected there. Even if it was someone else's imagination, it was terribly troubling. Meet Kichi, the Rina killer. When Rika-chan said that, everyone burst out laughing at once. Ha 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 ha. That Rina is a Satoko and Rika-chan killer though. It may be true that we can't win against Rina, but we won't lose to Kichi. Oh, this is becoming a pretty interesting relationship map. Our strengths kind of interact like in rock, paper, scissors, but that doesn't include Mion, does it? Of course not. It doesn't matter who it is, I won't lose. Mion leered with the gaze befitting of a club president, no befitting of an empress. The mood in the room became more lively. It became as good a moment as any to get started. For club activities? Well now, let's get started nice and easy. Yeah, so then, Michan, what shall we do today? Mion let out a small introduction as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? On top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars were kept in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. That locker may be it actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension. That's my theory anyways. If not that, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out an item after item? After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly in thought, she turned around without pulling out any games. Huh? Why don't we try and keep it a little simple today? Playing games that require a lot of pieces all the time can be a little bland, right? It doesn't matter what game it is, if everyone plays together we can have fun. Fun? F-U-N. Yeah, that's right. Rian and I both express our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group there's no doubt even if we were pulling weeds from the school ground it would be fun. That wouldn't be fun for me. Pulling weeds or whatever. Ah, that's right, isn't it? Ba 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 da da. By the way, Satoko, could you stop reading people's minds by looking at their expression? Whatever you're thinking is written all over your face. So I always know right away. I've been told that, but ever since I transferred in, it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face, or I could be in for a rough time, especially during club. Alright everyone, pay attention. I'm gonna explain the rules. We will immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. No time at all, everyone's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun. Today's game is probably better known as a party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anyone heard of it before? Sympathy? What's that? Sympathy? It means to share someone else's feelings, right? Huh? Maybe I might know this. Me-chan, maybe it's the game where we choose a topic and everyone writes down the first word that comes to mind. But that seems hard. And the more people who share the same answer, the more points are awarded. In that case, Rina knows about it. I recall playing a game like that in grade school while we were on the bus during a field trip. I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation. Very hard. First of all, we have the leader choose a topic. For example, if they chose dessert, hahaha, Satoko, when someone says dessert, what's the first thing you think of? Strawberry shortcake. Let's see, pudding or something. Okay, in that case, Satoko, you would write pudding on your memo, and everyone reveals their answer at the same time. If there's two or more who wrote down pudding, they get points. The more people who write down the same answer, the more points are awarded. So if everyone writes down the same answer, that's a maximum of 5 points. In other words, the trick is to think so that what you write down is the same as everyone else's. But it's actually as Rika-chan said, the point of this game was to think in a way so that you have the same answer as everyone else. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry as sundae, if your answer doesn't match up with everyone else's, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to one that seems more likely for everyone else to choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, being able to predict what everyone else will answer. It's a very high level intellectual game. For Satoko's sake, let's try practicing for one round. Okay, for this round, seeing as I'm the president, the leader will be me, okay? The topic can be something random. Checking out her literacy textbook, she began flipping to a random page. Alright then, this is only the practice round. The first topic is shaved ice cream. Strawberry shaved ice cream. Haha, when you say shaved ice cream, there's only one answer, isn't there? Among the standard flavors of shaved ice cream, there's strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. The most popular among them is obviously melon. Everyone write down an answer, and everyone show theirs at the same time. Okay, ready? Go! Strawberry, melon, Uji, Jinkataki, strawberry. Well, I'm the only one with melon. You guys, don't go doing something so mundane as picking strawberry as the standard. Hey Rina, would you actually order a strawberry shaved ice cream? The first thing that always sells out at the festival is always melon, isn't it? I like strawberries. Rina also likes melon flavor, but really it's all about the strawberry, right? Ki-chan, if I was to pick, I would actually choose melon. But you see, this is the word association game. If someone says shaved ice cream, the first thing you think of is strawberry. I'm still not entirely convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game. Rika-chan, Rika, exactly did you write? Is that a type of shaved ice cream? It's, Eugene Tico. It's incredibly delicious, you know? Well, it might be delicious, sure, but it's not exactly one of the mill, so that's a pretty refined choice. Choco, did this help you get a good idea? There were 3 people who wrote down strawberry, so those people get 3 points. We can be to see who gets the most. Yeah, I've got it. More importantly, Mion-san, what shall we do for today's penalty game? There's going to be one after all. What will it be? What will it be? I think I'm gonna fail at this one. At least Kichi is. What should it be? Kichi-chan, you have a suggestion? For what for the penalty game? Well, when I was in elementary, there was a penalty game, yeah. It could only be that. Scalplit. What? Sklepping. In other words, that thing where the loser has to carry around everyone else's baggage. It happened often to the boys. Oh, I see. Elementary school kids are walking around completely covered in backpacks, you see it a lot. But how will we do that? The Toka-chan and Rika-chan's house are the complete opposite direction from ours. And how about the loser just carries the winner's stuff to their house? Getting everyone's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I don't know who the winner's gonna be. Probably Mian or Satoko. I mean, Mian or Rina, since they live close to me anyway. Most likely Mian, since they're on the cover of this game. Well, their icon, I mean. Oh yeah, just that much might be alright. Somehow today's penalty game is pretty simple. With the penalty of this level, it wouldn't even be fun to make Pikachu-san do it. Ichi-san do it. Then shall we raise the stakes a bit? I guess this is Mion's chapter and last time was Venus' chapter. Ta-da! How about we have someone scalp stuff around this dress in this skillip-lap. Why a maid outfit of all things? Why do you have that? Haha, it's cute I know, but no way. But you see, what do we do if Kechi-san loses? If we don't have a size that fits him? Oh, I didn't let that little detail go by. I have a nice XL size one prepared just for Kichi-san. So Ki-chan, are you ready? I'm gonna have you walk around outside dressed up as a maid. From the headband to the garter belt, even the underwear, I've got it all prepared for you. This is insane. Why do you even have every size, possible size of that kind of thing in your locker? This is bad, Kechimabara. Somehow it's become a situation where only my failure results in an overly cruel price to pay. What if I make a mistake and lose? I wouldn't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. Oh, mama. What about that Mabara boy? Did you hear about him? Seems like he has a chance for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing, you know? Nyag! That's way too harsh. That's just incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time. Everyone, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why on the way home from school do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying a baggage, carrying them same master, while dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit? Pant. Wait, why am I panting? What is this? This feeling welling up inside me. Hey, let's just make it a normal penalty. Wait, Kichi-kun has rose stiff room. Burning with passion, I firmly place my hands on Rina's shoulder. Rina, there's no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everyone. I turned to everyone with an idiotic grin, my pearly eyes flashing with a brilliant gleam. Okay-chan, you come around to the idea, eh? No matter what the penalty is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win, right everyone? Yeah. From Mion to Rika, everyone enthusiastically thrust their fish high up. Only Rena seems somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a bit slow, isn't she? She wins even for Rena. It's quite a delectable opportunity. Hey Rena, don't you see this is a pretty big opportunity? Rika channels Otoko in a maid outfit coming right to your doorstep. This is a historically great chance, isn't it? Sploosh. Rena spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. The look in her eyes completely changed. She's switched into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Rena. That look in her eyes. How to my doorstep. It's not like a Kichi-kun or Mi-chan wouldn't be great too. Oh. Right. It looks like everyone's prepared themselves. Get your memo pads ready. First question. Ready. You can open up a textbook to a random page and read out the word that caught your eye. The first topic is summer break. Gaming. This is your wait, gaming probably isn't the right word to pick. Sun. Bright. Hot. This is yet another quite abstract keyword. Well then, let's not worry about it too much and start with something like this. Everyone good? Time to show 'em. Ready? Go. On me on signal, everyone simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everyone write? Summer festival, fireworks, mosquito coils. Oh, Rena and I have the same answers. Alright, 2 points. But Satoko's fireworks was pretty good too. Mika's mosquito coil is a very seasonal choice as well. All the choices are quite invigorating. Summer break, isn't it? I wonder how we'll spend it this year. Invigorating words that invoke this image of summer break. So many things that enrich the soul. As everyone approaches soon-to-be summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts. By the way, Chichi-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us. I didn't really write anything down that great. No. Showing us is part of the rules now. Come on, stop it. Don't look. Homework. The room went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. It's as if my impenitent answer had somehow studied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break. And Kakechi-kun's summer breaks were never fun, were they? It's alright. Let's spend this time with everyone. We won't leave you by your lonesome. Rika-chan gently patted my head. What exactly does summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practice exams, special summer-focused seminars. I know nothing of hot summers because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. Nice. Ugh, the TSA. Chi-chan's summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they? Wow. Don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me. This game called Sympathy may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine. It's really hard. Well, anywho, Rena and I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next is fish. Salmon. Come to think of it, I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean tuna, I'm quite the connoisseur of things like a flounder. I wonder who I'll match with this answer. Because for a Japanese person, anyone could think of this. Salmon. Alright everyone, this time we'll start from mine. Ready, go. Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a live fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? No, to have a fresh sasami is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than writing sasami, however, I'll choose the more humble term in sushi. This is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everyone's expressions was listless. Oh, that's right. When you say fish, I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it? Wow, stop talking to me in a condescending tone. Stop it. Well then, should the rest of us show our answers? Ready, go. Dolphin, whale, aquarium. Meek and I have the same answers, that's 2 points. Rena's picked whale, eh? I thought about that too, but I ended up with picking dolphin. Really? Rina wanted to write dolphin at first, but Rina didn't think anyone else would write it. Salmon. Everyone, either one of them is very cute. Everyone excluding me stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. It seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there. Ba 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 ba. This means everyone has 2 points. Well, everyone but Pikachu-san. And Pikachu-kun's answers were worth 0 points. Lorena thinks they were very unique and interesting. You immediately think of food when you hear the word fish. Ki-chan, you really be ashamed of how destitute your soul is, huh? Salmon. Wow. Don't say something like, my soul is destitute. Besides, what's with Beyond and Venus answers anyway? Those aren't even fish. Those are mammals. Objection overruled. Next. What a horrid game this is today. As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the only one who hasn't earned any points. I will want to at least get a point in the next round. Alright, the next topic is Sakura. Damn it. This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Kachimabara Sakura. Don't think what you would normally think. Everyone else hears a girl, stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi, here you'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. What is Sakura? Throw away that gastrous male sensibility. Just not think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You are a girl. I am a girl. Well, this is not gonna end well, but whatever. Everyone finish fighting? Let's do it. Pikachu-san, if you don't start getting points right now, would it want to be dangerous? This time it's perfect. I completely suppress my own instincts. This time I will have a match. No, I will make it a match. Pikachu, you seem pretty confident about this. You seem this time Rina thought like a boy, so I could match up with your answer. Sakura Mochi. I like them too. I wrote it down. Rina and Riku-chan giggled together. Whoa, now is not the time to think with your stomach. Well then, did Kakashi-san write the same answer as me down, Hanami? That's right. When you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami, right? I wrote that down too. The answer to Toko's response was Hanami. Hanami, seriously? That's the kind of event where old users get drunk, doing all sorts of depraved things. It's the standard, isn't it? And why of all things did you decide to abandon answering from the viewpoint of a girl? Well then, Ki-chan, what sort of girly response did you write down? It's nothing. Let's move on to the next topic. Moving on. Before I knew it, Riku-chan had circled behind me. I was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back. Card Master Sakura is written down here. Oh, like the anime? It became dead quiet. The abrupt silence enveloped the room. I don't think it's Card Master, is there? Card something, Sakura. The abrupt silence enveloping the room. It would be fine if someone at least laughed at me, or played it off as something dumb, but nobody even flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. I haven't watched that one. Sakura could only mean Cardmaster Sakura, can it? It's a super popular anime that broadcasts every week on the government-run networks. It broke through to every demographic from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? I've seen the opening. No, you've definitely seen it. Even I've seen it. I haven't actually watched it though. Huh? Yeah, even without the full explanation, I know about it. It's that thing where she fights in different costume every week, right? Yeah. I know it. Should I watch it? I don't know. Yep, it's cute, isn't it? Mina sometimes browse through his magazine stand to keep up with the story. I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and cheerful all the time. I like it. I like that girl who's always filming with the camcorder. It's not just popular with younger, it's also surprising, obviously, by older boys, isn't it? I think that Ki-chan was one of those. I felt like I've inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and I had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. So, you all know it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura, Kinimoto. Sakura-tan, Pan-Pant. Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer. Proof. Mion quietly put her hand on my shoulder. I guess I'll watch her. Why not? Ki-chan, now I'm certain. Ki-chan, you're very cool, Kiza. Inadvertently so. Yeah. Why is everyone looking at me with those eyes filled with pity? That's not true, Kakashi-kun. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the comeback begins. There's no coming back for Kichi-san the geezer. Now give up quietly and accept your penalty. What was today's penalty game again? Dressing up as a maid, complete with a headband and garter belt, and while carrying around the winner's staff. Who won anyway, Rina? I think so. Alright, if you're real members of this club, show me you won't let anyone come back from this disadvantage. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Actually, I think it's a draw, isn't it? Higurashi, when they cry. Yeah, I don't know who won, but I guess I'll see. Everyone's drawing, so who's the victor? Oh, it's Rina. Oh, Kakashi-kun seems happy. Why? How can this be? It's probably awoken to the joys of cross-dressing. Kakashi-kun, your hairband is gonna fall off. Let me fix it for you. Rina gleefully adjusted the hairband that had been enshrined upon my head. How does it feel, Ki-chan? Have you been awoken to the pleasure-owing girl for the front of actual girls? Be honest now, it's alright. We won't laugh. Ugh, you jerks. I'm gonna murder you. Swinging Mion's bag around wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking the points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. This old man beat me. After that, in the changing room with much wailing and gnashing teeth, of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to wear everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion, what do you mean knowing this will come in handy one day? How the bloody hell will a man knowing how to put on a garter belt be useful? Shh. Ki-chan, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you might be able to pass this off as a rehearsal for a play. What play? That's right. I cause a scene here. They'll find out I'm wearing women's clothes right under my down to the unmentionables. Ugh. I shuddered from head to toe, resenting the urge to scream. Actually, Ki-chan, you have really smooth skin. Are you often told that's easy to apply makeup on you? Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheeks. What kind of man gets praised for being able easy to apply makeup on them? I doesn't feel wearing a maid's hairband. It really finishes off the look. The hairband is the best part of the maid outfit after all. What do you mean finishes off the look? Dumbass. Stop teasing me. Kakashi-kun is embarrassed. That's right. Men like things like garter belts, right? How does it feel wearing one yourself? I don't really feel any. Hey, stop it. Don't flip it. It's tight, isn't it? And you feel it rubbing against your skin as you walk, so stop it. But what was such a strange thing in my ear? Oh, my miserable manhood subtly shifted. You're turning red. Have you finally realized it? That's right. Right now, Ki-chan is exactly the type of maid that every healthy male wants. Stop it, Mion, really, why do you always have to whisper that in my ear? Have you ever wanted to hold a maid close to you? Because you can only become one with the maid. Don't you see it? That's the distance far closer than mere touch can ever achieve. There, can't you hear that pulse, that breath? And Mi-chan, that's how the verge of overheating a line flowed out of Rina's nose. Putting on makeup properly, making you wear a wig with the straight long hair you like so much. Because you couldn't be turned into your ideal woman. And now you're going to walk around town with me. You surely monopolize the eyes of all men. That would definitely make you feel really good, wouldn't it? If only you didn't have this big old dangly thing between your legs, you'll be a real girl. Saying that she tried to flip my skirt. Wow, this is definitely not the time. I can't let them see me with this male-centric problem. Crash thud. I realized that Rina was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek. Did she punch me on? Kakashi-kun, You're fidgeting like that, you're super cute. I'm gonna take you home. Flaming through Venus' vice-like embrace, saw Mion laying spread girl on her back. I see. This must be what Satoku and Riku-chan feel like when they become Venus' prey. After that, it took quite some time to calm Mina down from her frenzy. Bada 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 bada. Later, Ki-chan. They were super enjoyable, hehe. You rue this day, Mion. This disgrace shall be returned tenfold. I'll achieve an overrun of victory, then condemn you to a public shaming. Gah. If only you could beat me. I look forward to seeing you try. Mion tossed me my clothes and looking in a good mood as ever. I've seen her, she left. Okay, now that I've been released from Mion, I can't waste even a second running home. By the way, Rina isn't as good as me-chan, so if you happen to bump into anyone, I won't be able to follow up for you, okay? Soon after, I went into a full-on dash. Pretty sure I was running the 100 mile in about 6 seconds there. Well, you're gonna come to your parents, but whatever. Well then, if you catch you can see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. The fact that I didn't bump into anyone I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way today. At that moment, the front door opened as if someone was waiting for me. Oh, Kichi, so you're home. I was just about to go for a walk. I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. No person would have realized the peculiar scene before them found Okakichi. Hi dad, this is you see. You know that cloth thing, this is one of those penalty games we do there. It just so happened that I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand. Kichi, let's have a little talk in my studio. We'll keep it a secret from mom, of course. No dad, let go. There's a show I want to watch right now. Mion, you shall rue this day. His artistic flair flaming like wildfire. My dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio. Rip. Kichi, are you home? Oh, you were in the bath. Is that so? Is that makeup removal? More importantly, what's the matter? Sorry, I have a headache and I don't think I can make dinner tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but could you eat out with your dad? My mom is a go-get-em woman at work, but it occasionally takes a toll on her health. This situation is hardly a rarity. That's fine, but what will you eat? If it's just for myself, I can probably find a way to scavenge something together. Take care. The black screen. Kichi, we'll take the car, so hurry up. Dad cooking got the car ready. He must be hungry. He always really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat. Oh, it got consumed. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, where are we going to eat? I've recently found a nice store. Let's go there. My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is. He'd rank it 3 stars. As someone who seeks the way of a gourmet and Yukichi Mabata, I'm genuinely intrigued. Headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Himazawa night, carving a straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of restaurant could be hidden away. It was shockingly the family restaurant right behind the station. Dad, that restaurant you're talking about, was this? Did I go to this place with Ushi? I not went to a restaurant. The Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. Had the air of a girl orient or you can eat cafe buffet rather than a proper restaurant. We never been inside Kyuchi. Don't think of it, I hadn't. There's been times where I've had to travel to far away towns to eat. But returning only as far as the Akinomiya station, there was really no reason to dine out. I think it is here, because we didn't leave Higurashi when we went there. Home was just a stone throw away after all. I see, that was the reason I never noticed it before. We stopped the car in the restaurant's parking lot. Seems like business is booming. There's quite a lot of cars parked here. It really amazes me how the license plates, there's a lot of them that can't be from this area. Ukiyama, Nagoya, well that's fine. Shiba, Sitama. Opening up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would take to get here via the major highways. Hehehe. Kichi, it seems funny you've come to realize how amazing this restaurant is. What is the meaning of this? How can so many people travel so far just to come to this restaurant? Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. The bar has a door clattered as we entered, and a waitress greeted us. After confirming our party size or whether we wanted a smoking or non-smoking suite, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials. It seemed that they were ready made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all until all our meals were brought to us. Taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant. Papa. We're just talking about the taste. It seems like a normal family fare. Who gives a damn about the taste, Kichi? See, isn't it great? I see. It just may be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. It seemed it called itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family, and yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country, but they didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food. Then there's only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress. Excuse me, the dessert that comes with the meal still hasn't come out yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's Mion. There's a dessert that comes with a daily combo A. I've been waiting for quite a while. Oh, it's my apologies, I'll bring it right away. The apparent working waitress rushed off flustered. Dad, could it be this restaurant is? Aren't they great? The waitress's uniforms here, I mean. Da 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 da. Bam. What are you doing, Kichi? My own father never hit me. I'm your son. Listen, Kichi, I've never come here with impure intentions. That belly and attire and extra clothing will affect. It is my artistic muse. I wanted you to feel that. Even you must have yearned for this stimulation, haven't you? Coming here alone though is a bit embarrassing, you understand? That's why I dragged you here. Just blame me. Even if you must condemn me, I want you to know this feeling, Kichi. I need to take a leak. Father has always had a habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Used for his drawing. I don't know what kind of drawing he does. Didn't he say he does landscape? Then he put you to the studio when you're wearing that. I don't think he does landscape. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone into the booth. Finding at a time, a feeling of embarrassment welling up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beat-sweat with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes altering between the order slip on the table. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say sorry for the wait. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ears, the veteran waitress left. Then the waitress must have just been hired. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly, maybe even somewhat, curiously. Just watching her put me on edge. I suddenly watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an unexperienced hand. But just as Dad said, what incredible uniforms these are. They were like a bunny plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit, in a perfect ratio, most certainly a rather dubious, charming kind of fashion. In any case, she is no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching a glimpse of too many things. I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that, walking around the restaurant is as bad as that can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this peculiar waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered stay, without a doubt, she could attribute to the amount of basket showing rather than being new to the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know. It's alright to be more straightforward. However, my nose is starting to bleed. That moment our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is... Mion, is that you? Eh? On top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion. Why is she here? Why are you working at a place like this? I'm helping out at my uncle's store. Come to think of it, I did hear a joke about how her relatives have stores in town, and she sometimes works part-time to help them. Oh, that must be a lot of work. That nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this was me and there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually my animal instincts tell me that the power balance between me and myself had to be turned upside down. That's why I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a God. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, I took a step back. But seeing a girl like this type of clothing suits you nicely, doesn't it? It's embarrassing, so don't look too much. I confirm my pre-emotive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion is currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo. When you have a pretty big burst, it seems like they're ready to spill out even now. All the customers are definitely looking at you. Don't say that. Don't play coy with me. I know you enjoy drawing all the attention with that embarrassing get-up. But if you didn't, there's no way you would dress like that. It's not like I'm doing this because I like to. Is this about Kichimabara? Aren't you taking this a little too far? Even if it's payback for today's humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, logic. To pay back me on tenfold is a chance you'll hardly ever get. With this kind of get-up, your mother must be disappointed. Whimper. That part where you can almost just see it is even better. Come closer. Nick, please stop. You still lack the spirit of service towards your customer. Please forgive me. Oh, I want to take you home. No, not that. Entering a version of Venus cute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall. I was going until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal revenge for today's event. Yep, I'll spare you for the rest of the day. How? Seems that Mion's neural circuits had completely shorted from the embarrassment. I might have teased a bit too much, or so I thought, but such a meek Mion is something you hardly ever see. But this was good for now. Leaving aside what actually was good, I never knew. I think that high and mighty Mion would have a hard time being a waitress. That's wrong. This is such a surprising side of you. I want to show this to the Mion from this afternoon. Actually, I want to show Rina and the others too. Rina will definitely flip out with joy. Do you think she'll say she wants to work here? That's wrong. I could never imagine in my wildest dreams such a cute outfit would suit you, Mion. I'm saying that's wrong. While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words dodging her throat. What do you mean? That's wrong. I'm not Mion. What? I was taken aback at Mion's confusing words. If you're not Mion, then who are you? You're Mion Shinozaki, right? I'm sorry. I should have said this earlier, but my name is Shion Shinozaki. Mion is my older sister. My eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this bizarre, crazy talk. Brazenly crazy talk. Mion probably thinking that there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously. Shion? Shion Shinozaki. Yes, I'm often mistaken for my sister, but when we met you had that kind of response that you wouldn't make if we were meeting for the first time. That's because my sister is always talking about you, so I knew who you were. A little bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mion's eyes, which were begging me to believe, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion had always been a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence and a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion. I see, in that case, I'm sorry. Oh no, as long as you understand. My sister has a lot of enemies, you see. But now she's aware that of that fact now, is she? As I unintentionally laughed aloud, Mion, no, Shion laughed with me. Shion, is this your first time being a waitress? It seems you weren't that used to it. Actually, today is Chi-chan's my first customer. A little flustered after that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way as her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was cute, so I couldn't stop laughing. You said you've been working part-time at your uncle's store before? I thought you would have been more used to it. Well, I have other relatives that run shops. That's why this is my first time helping the uncle that owns this place. I see, that makes sense. I know it would be attentive doing a job they weren't used to. Does Mion ever help out at the store? Oh, my sister is, you see. She's not good with these cutesy things. I know what she's trying to say. That's right. Mion's more suited for cool things. So I think having you help out here was the right choice, huh? Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard. That uniform would never suit someone like Mion. But for Shion, I think it works. Huh? You mean that? Shion, like Mion often does, spaced out and turned bright red. What does that mean exactly? At least for this moment, it felt like Shion's character actually existed. Because there's no way that Mion I knew had this side to her. At that moment, we realized that the more veteran racist was waving at us from the other side of the room. Shinozaki-san, you can take your break now. Oh, okay. Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to take her break. Well then, I'll take my leave. It was fun talking to the infamous Ki-chan. Sorry for mistaking you for Mion and teasing you. Please tell Mion that will have my revenge one day. At that thing where you were forced to dress up as a maid and walk around outside, right? His devilish laugh and smile was exactly the same as the one I knew. That's right, tell her I will return the favor for the total humiliation I suffered. Bleh. More importantly, I'm going to complain to my sister about you teasing her how to endure today. My sister will have revenge during your club activities, ha ha ha. Ha ha, bring it on, I'll get her before she gets me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, Mion laughed with a warm smile, devoid of any remaining nervousness, and disappeared into the back. I felt like I had a very valuable experience today. That's right, but for now I know the high and mighty Mion had a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. First of all, for her to say she had a twin sister, I thought maybe I should ask Mina tomorrow if she really has a sister. But maybe it's better that I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I decided the person I met here today was Shion, the younger sister, so I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. It's not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between Mion and me. Me and Mion. Someone tapped me on the shoulders. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an art piece when he was sitting on the can. Kichi, are you ready? Let's go home. Setting the bill with my father and his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Dad, you're quite the regular customer. Was that a new waitress someone you knew, Kichi? Oh, so you're watching from the shadows. Dad had the oddest sense of tact sometimes. Someone from school? From Hinazawa? Yeah, she's a little sister of my friend Mion. Her school isn't in Hinazawa, so she must go to one in town. I've never seen her at my school. So not all kids in Hinazawa go to the same school, or only about half. The other half go all the way to town on their bikes. In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister, something like that. Even with Mion being like that, us having a little secret between us made us both a little happy and a little embarrassed. Higurashi, when they cry. Wait, there it is, Higurashi, when they cry. Any tips this time? Probably. Am I gonna get one for Angel Mort? That's what this place is called, right? Is there really a Shion introduction to Angel Mort? Yeah, okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. All the fun. Oh, that's the update image. I don't use those. I use the original. Da-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Huh? Mion's family? Yeah. More broadly, I was just wondering if she had any brothers or anything. I was actually kind of wondering whether her younger twin sister named Shion really existed. My curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Satoko about it. I wonder. She might not. She wasn't being very clear about it. Had Satoko never gone over to Mion's house to play? From your reaction, I guess we never met any. Yes, I've never seen any of her relatives except for her grandmother. As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory. Rika would know more than I. You would do well to ask her. Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight. Rika, do you know anything about Mion's family? Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question. Mia has a big family, so I don't really know everything about them. That many, huh? For example, is there someone named Shion Shinozaki? Well, I might have heard it wrong, but she might not actually exist, but... You mean she? Shion exists? Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real. Their names are quite similar, you know. I could get tongue-tied trying to tell the difference. I heard she's Mi's youngest twin sister, but I haven't met her too many times. Rika-chan knew a bit about her, but hadn't seen her that much. I think I met her at a funeral a few years ago. She's not in this class, so maybe she goes to Akinomiya. Oh, okay. She may live there too. Mion-san herself lives apart from her family with her grandmother after all. She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Was there something between them? It's a very complicated family. She seems to have many relatives. There are doubtless many different circumstances. But now I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion. Her family structure, including her own position, still seemed very mysterious. Oh, what are the three of you talking about? Let us all man in on it. Oh, Mion-san, you've come at a good time. Might it be true you have a younger twin sister? Mia, crap. A younger sister? Well, yeah, I do. Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face at a loss. I can't speak, and I think she's looking at me. Me? Oh my, I had no idea. What kind of person might she be? I would very much like to meet her sometime. You shouldn't bother. She's not cute at all. She's really, conceit. Besides, other than talking to her on the phone once in a while, I haven't seen her for a long time either. Why does it look like she was in such a panic? I guess she doesn't like talking about her family. It's like she was declaring that Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I'll let it go for a little while longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling as if I would make a new friend despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. I don't think they're the same person, but whatever. Like, Rika's account says they're probably different. So I'm guessing they're probably different people. An introduction to Angel Mort. Reprinted from the Victorious Wars Photographers Guide April issue. Complete a conquest analysis family restaurant chapter. Now alas we come to the blazing hot topic. The Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant and the envy of all enthusiasts despite being located in the remote Shinobun city of XX reference. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the center of human habitations? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the God of War of photography. They allowed cameras there. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you can just go to Sensor Place or something. We aim not for the sweet treats, but for the sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweets wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, rating no less than a public torture device. How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? Wolf Photography Hunter, away. Smoking areas are the super hot position. Aim for your chance to add them with the tendency of an octopus. VU. Yesterday I failed to get a seating. Today I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otakus are overwhelming non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there, as expected of Ryu the Hunter. He's saying his victory was decided the moment he chose a seat. In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akihabara's XSX and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering as little as a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture, but as if cursed by that, from that day before, the god of photography did not smile upon him. After successfully suffering succession from defeat until 3 PM, he finds no chances coming his way, but after 4 PM, a man began to take his orders. It looked as though he had been seen through. It is true, it is a rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace if once marked. My aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seems to have backfired. Maybe they were wary since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hiding my travel bag and my fossilized in there. If there were two-digit EGs involved, or sticking here half the day, I would have a high encounter rate. And I am mortified, even though he still got a few pieces of gold, as to be expected of a hunter. He attained his nice angle despite lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. More surprising though is that the uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. What an amazing stuff with a hunter who brags about having to be approximately half of the total prefectural police stations in the country. That thing I did that day before a hunter took on the shrine maiden cruise in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen to be placed in a booth and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much anticipated shrine maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receive such high praise. We'll present one passionate reader with the all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. This is blazing hot pictures you too can. Well, I didn't get to read at the end, it just finished. Alright. I guess that's it though. That's for this thingy, so yeah. Bye bye.